Hello, I'm Michael from Man Warrior Yoga. Today I'm going to take you through a 20-minute practice, which is a good all-over strengthening, lengthening for you. I'm going to keep it to about 20 minutes so it's manageable. You can fit it in the mornings, fit it in the afternoons, evenings, and even shut the door at work and do it at the office. What the heck. Let's start with, once again, focusing again on the breath and breathing all the way down through the belly. Put one hand on the breath. Inhale and exhale through the nose and fill that belly like a balloon and then deflate that balloon. Breathe all the way down into the diaphragm, the bottom of the lungs, which give you so much more energy and so much more oxygen from every single breath. Slowing the breath and allow you to lengthen, strengthen through our practice today. Good. We're going to roll over the knees. Going to come down into our tabletop, begin warming the spine with some cat-cow breaths. Inhale, lifting the forehead, dropping the belly. Exhale, rounding the back, tucking the chin to the chest and pressing down through the hands. Flow with the breath. Exhale, tuck and press. Good. Separate the shoulder blades. Exhale. One last. Inhale and exhale. Good. Warming up through the abdominals. We'll extend the right leg long, flattening the hips. Also reaching the left hand forward. Inhale, exhale, elbow through the knee, round the upper back. Inhale to reach long, kicking through the heel. Exhale to curl. Inhale one last time, and exhale. Good. Tuck that belly button right into the spine. We change sides. Left heel lifts. Extend through the right hand. Exhale. And inhale. Good. Last one. Releasing back down on the mat. Take the knees wide. Touch the toes. Allow the chest to move all the way down to the mat, releasing the forehead into our child's pose. Just take 2 breaths here to regain the breath. And then we'll move through a little bit of flow into our cobra. We're going to sweep and scoop the chest low to our mat. Untuck the toes, lift up into our cobra, elbows squeeze, press down through the backs of the feet. Then we flow with the breath. Exhale, lower the chest, raise the hips into our child. Inhale, scoop the chest, elbows squeeze together into our cobra. Exhale. Just take one more. Inhale. Lifting high. Good. Lower the chest, tuck the toes under, press down through the hands, either through tabletop or lift all the way back through downward dog. Walk the heels out. Allow a little bit of softness come into the hamstrings. Gaze in between the hands. Walk, step, or hop the feet forward. Into halfway lift. Exhale, forward folds. Use that breath. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. One more time, squeeze the shoulder blades together, reach through the crown of the head. Forward fold. This inhale, we're going to sweep the hands forward, sit down into our chair by lengthening the tailbone as the biceps squeeze beside the ears. Exhale, hands come behind the back, interlace, straighten the backs of the knees, and open through the chest and open through the shoulders. Inhale, back through chair. Make sure those ankles are underneath the knees. Exhale, hands release behind, other opposite thumb on top. Extend long through the backs of the knees. Inhale one last time. Pressing through the quads, extending high. Pressing the hands together, release the index finger, interlace the thumbs. Exhale, we move to the right. Inhale back through center. Exhale to the left. Stacking the shoulders. Tucking the bottom ribs under to the right. Inhale, exhale to the left, like your back is flat against the wall behind. One more either side. Inhale, exhale. Good. Press the hands together, bring them all the way back through center. Close the eyes for just a moment. Ground down into your mat. Good. We'll continue with a little bit of flow. Get ourselves moving today. So we're going to circle the hands, reach them high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flatten the back. Shoulder blades squeeze together. Hands release down the mat. Step the right foot back. Stay grounded through the right hand as the left hand reaches high into a runner's twist. That left hip will want to lift. Try and press it down while lifting the right hip. Good. Left hand back down to the mat. Press back through downward dog. And just settle into the dog for just a minute. Walking out through the heels. Feet at hip width apart. Come forward into your high plank. Shoulders tracking over fingertips, lowering halfway down. And then scoop the chest into our up dog. Shoulders back, chest pulling forward. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward dog. Good. Toes touch together. Inhale, extend the right heel. And then step inside the right wrist. Press down through the feet. Lift the hands high to crescent lunge. Bring the chest up over the front knee. Press down into our forward bend and extend through the fingertips. Then pressing down through the front foot, the back foot begins to lift. So lift through to Warrior 3, flattening the back. Good. Releasing the right hand high, left hand through to the mat into our reversed half moon. And then right hand down to the mat, left hand either through to the hip or lifting high into our half moon pose. Releasing the back foot down to our mat, into our Warrior 2. Flipping the front palm, reverse the warrior, up and back. Exhale, elbow through to knee, side angle. Extend, lift through the left side of the body, breathing into the left lung. Inhale, back through Warrior 2. Release the hands either side of the front foot, press back through downward dog. Good. Inhale through to high plank. Exhale, shoulders over fingertips, lower halfway down. Inhale, scoop the chest, up dog. Tuck the toes, downward dog. Touch the toes together, lifting through the left heel, three-legged dog. And then step that left foot inside of the left wrist, ground through the feet into our crescent lunge. Keep lifting with the heart, possibly even gazing up at the fingers, but soften through the neck. Release the shoulder blades. Good. Press down into the back toe, reaching forward into our forward bend. And then keep the weight moving forward, lifting into that back leg, into our Warrior 3. Flatten the back, hinging at the hip. Release the right hand down to the mat, lifting the left hand high. Into a reversed half moon. Then changing the left hand down to the mat and the right hand through to the hip. Or reaching tall into your half moon pose. Lowering the back heel down to the mat, finding our Warrior 2. Flip the front palm, reverse the warrior. Breathe into the left lung. Left elbow through the left knee. Sweep the right hand into our side ankle, reaching long. Open the right side of the body. Back through our Warrior 2. Hands either side of the front foot. Press back through downward dog. Get one more mini flow to go. Almost there. Inhale through the high plank. Really round through the shoulders, pressing down through the outside of the shoulders. Lowering halfway down, scoop the chest, Up dog. Tuck the toes. Down dog. Gaze in between the feet, soften the knees. Walk, step, or hop the feet forward. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the hands. We love a bit of chair. Sit down into the heels. Even wiggling the toes. Keep that tailbone long. Press the hands high. Bring the hands back through the heart center, back through to the chest. Close the eyes just for a moment. Find that grounding through the feet, but lifting and activity through the rest of the body. As on the next inhale, we circle the hands, sit back down into our chair. This time lifting high onto the toes. Sinking the heels all the way down, sinking the hips all the way down to the heels. Letting the hands point forward. Sitting down onto our feet all the way onto the heels. And then lowering down into our high boat pose. Chest remains lifted, shoulders are back. And we slowly, how slow can you go? Transition all the way down into our low boat. And then eventually arriving down to the mat. Good. Take 2 breaths here. Tucking the heels up under the hips, just so you can brush them. Toes are pointing directly forward. Knees and ankles in line. We work into our bridge pose. Pressing through the heels, we'll begin lifting the hips. And then possibly walking the shoulders and the shoulder blades underneath our mat. Squeezing the knees together. We'll continue to press through the heels and the hips continue to rise. Those knees want to splay out, don't allow them. Keep them squeezed. Use 3 more breaths here. Pressing through the heels, activating through the quads. Shoulder blades tuck under. Good. Now releasing the fingertips. Take them all the way behind you on the mat. Slowly lower down, upper back, middle back, lower back, and finally the hips. Good. Hands down by the sides. Step the feet to the sides of your mat. Just release the lower back a little bit. Windshield wiper the knees in. Release through the spine. Good. Almost there. Doing well. And then we bring the knees, feet back to center. Bring the knees up over the hips. Take the hands wide. Press the soles. Press the palms of the hands down into your mat. And on the exhale, we move to the right hand side, twisting through the belly, but leave the shoulders connected. Now from here, there's a few different variations. This may be enough. Alternatively, you can extend the top leg and take hold of it with the index finger and the middle finger of the right hand. Now if that's not enough, possibly taking the bottom foot with the opposite hand and bringing it back through to the center line. Now that's probably enough. Maybe gazing the opposite direction to the knee, but twisting through the belly. Good. Slowly releasing any variation, bring the knees back together. Inhale, come back through center, and move through the opposite side. Exhale, opposite side, knees move down towards your mat, shoulders stay connected. And find any variation that feels right for you. Use your breath to release through the belly. Allow the twist, recline twist, to really open up and wring out the internal organs. Wonderful for detoxifying all the livers and kidneys and all those gooey bits inside. Doesn't that feel good? Good. Once again, releasing any variation. Inhale, squeeze the knees together, come back through center. Give the knees a squeeze toward the chest, even bring the forehead up to the knees, curl up into a tiny ball. And then as we take hold of the back of the thighs, we can roll up through to seated. Hey, well done today. That was a all-over lengthening and strengthening flow and practice for you today. If you liked it, share it, like it, comment below. Keep up the great work. You're doing fantastically, and look forward to seeing you again on the mat. Take care.